So recently, Chris Hemsworth, as I knock over my water bottle, Chris Hemsworth did an article with, I have it up here. Bear with me 1 second. Where is this now?
Right.
Here it is, Vanity Fair. And there was a lot of information in here. He did an article talking about his personal health because there was a story that came out a while ago about him having Alzheimer's that he said got blown out of proportion. Like, it was a very in-depth article on Chris Hemsworth and his acting and all that. And I wanted to read 2 snippets of the article. If you guys check the link in the description, you can actually see the original article if you have, if you want to go read the entire thing. It's actually very good. So a couple things. Basically, I'll start off by saying that in this article, Hemsworth talks about how he loved what they did with him in Thor Ragnarok and how he was glad that he basically got to bring out more of his comedic side and show his acting chops in that movie. And then I'll read the direct quote. So I'll start here though, because also this article interviewed Robert Downey Jr. because I think they interviewed them not at the same time, but like pretty much back to back. So Robert Downey Jr. talking about Thor as a character, he said, first off, Thor as a character was super tricky to adapt, lots of implied limitations, but he and Ken, I don't know how to say that name, so if you want me to drink, Ken Branagh, figured out how to transcend, make him somehow relatable but godlike. Hemsworth, in my opinion, is the most complex psyche out of all of us Avengers. He's got wit and gravitas, but also such restraint, fire, and gentleness. Downey calls Hemsworth work in Ragnarok, Infinity War, and Endgame a formidable hat trick. But then came Love and Thunder, for which Hemsworth still can't forgive himself. Hemsworth is quoted as saying, "I got caught up in improv and wackiness, and I became a parody of myself. I didn't stick the landing." So here's the thing. I'll start here. As you know, I consider myself the Thor guy here. I don't fully blame Chris Hemsworth for what happened. I will still to this day always blame Taika Waititi because at the end of the day, it's his creative direction with the film. So Taika, sorry, Shikaka, my bad.
Yeah, there you go.
So I blame him, but also, I mean, I think that Hemsworth having the character for so long obviously should have had some creative input as to what was going on. So when he saw shit like screaming goats and bad jokes, he probably should have said, like, maybe you should stop doing stupid shit with my character. You just made me cool again in Ragnarok. And then, I was really cool in Infinity War. Then y'all made me fat in Endgame. And now you got me fucking with screaming goats and being in love with my fucking hammer. Like, this is dog shit. What the fuck are we doing? So, like, I don't know why he got no creative sense in it. But I still, to this day, will always blame Taika Waititi, Shikaka, for what happened in that movie. That had the potential to be a good movie. You introduced Hercules. You introduced Gore, the fucking God Butcher, who should have been a really fucking cool villain that you fucked up. Fuck you, Christian Bale, for not putting on any fucking prosthetics, you piece of shit. Anyway.
Tell him why you're mad, son. Tell him why you're mad.
Let him cook.
So much wrong with the movie, and it had such potential to be. If you would have done Gore the God Butcher right, god damn it, it would have been one of the best villains in the MCU. Right up there with fucking Hela, in my opinion. Yeah. But, we had to fuck it up because Christian fucking Bale's powdery white ass couldn't put on prosthetics.
Damn. Yo.
Piece of shit.
You talking about your mama. You talking about your mama.
Go ahead, Chase.
No, I'm just saying, just tell them why you mad. You know what I'm saying? You're talking about your mama. I concur. You let Christian Bale be the fucking creepy uncle that you don't let the kids play with, and fucking, that was just some, like, what the fuck?
Crisscross applesauce.
What do you mean? Yeah, bro. Like, fucking Kurt Russell curtsying and shit. Like,
oh god, don't do that. Oh, don't.
It was like, bad episode of Benny Hill from back in the day. But continue.
The second we hit that fucking curtsy, I was like, it's all over. It's all fucking over. It's all over but the crime. Look at this guy. He looks like he's taking a fucking dump in that picture. He literally looks like he's taking a dump. It's crazy. Can you get this off my screen? I'm going to punch my monitor. Shit out of here.
He looks like a sick Uncle Fester from the Munsters and shit, bro.
God, shitty movie.
I will say I love that even though Hemsworth didn't have to take responsibility for it, he does, because I think that's how much he just cherishes the character. Because listen, us as fans, at the end of the day, we're gonna look at this and blame Shikaka all day. But Thor is really Chris Hemsworth. it's Chris Hemsworth's baby, and like at some point, like he could have, he probably feels like he could have turned around and said like, hey, like maybe this is too wacky, but also you have to remember too, at the time they were filming this too, I'm pretty sure this was all during the pandemic too. So maybe they were in a different country, they were probably stuck in a bubble with each other. Probably listen, when you're around the same people for a certain amount of time, y'all probably go loco. So, maybe that has something to do with it. I don't know. But either way, I hope whatever they decide to do with the next Thor movie, because clearly there's going to be one. At the end of the day, Thor: Love and Thunder still made, what was it, $700 million. So even though, like, to us the fans, it wasn't a success, like box office wise, compared to some of the other movies that came out in Phase 4, it's still successful for Marvel. Like, they're still going to do something with Thor. So hopefully we get some redemption to the point where, like, I mean, listen, look at Loki right now, right? Loki is this like crazy now powerful character. And honestly, Loki at some point is going to have to cross Thor again. And I hope that when they do, Thor is around the same power level and they find a way to get them on an even keel. So when they do meet again, it's more meaningful. So
my take on it is Thor will never get on Loki's level at the moment.
Mm-hmm. I mean, how can you? I mean, there's aren't there certain stories though where he becomes like, the ultimate god or like whatever it is, like
he hasn't faced Loki yet.
Right. I think he can get close. Like there's some stories where he could probably get close and like be a really powerful character. But I think when they meet again, like the dynamic between them will be very interesting to see, kind of Loki having the upper hand on Thor for once, like being like really all knowing and all seeing type of shit.
Yeah, but the thing is also, I give it credit to Chris Hemsworth. I don't, like Aaron said, I don't blame him for him. It's all right. Chicago. I didn't even like fucking Chicago and fucking Free Guy, and that was a hell of a.
Oh, was he in it? I still haven't seen Free Guy yet, so I don't.
Yeah. I think that when you like you were saying, once you get around certain people and you get a little stir crazy, shit just becomes funny, and then it gets to a point where you don't realize that you just fucking been doing this shit for too long.
Everybody in 1996 though. Yeah, those screams were from 1996, bro.
The whole premise of the movie to me just seemed very kiddish, but it just missed everything, because if you're gonna make a movie for kids, then you can't put adult humor in there. And there was a lot of adult humor injected into a movie that seemed like it was supposed to be for kids, and again, Christian Bale as the creepy uncle that fucking steals the kids, I'm just like, what's the point of this shit? Like, what's really the point?
It's Neverland Ranch all over again.
Look, sometimes you got to pull a Mahershala Ali and say, no, this don't even look right.
Yeah,
you're not gonna make me ride my brand new powerful axe like a fucking broom, and let alone have me jump on it like some little crazy side-sitting bitch.
Like, everybody trying
really?
To make me mad. Everybody's trying to make me mad tonight. Please stop. I forgot about that.
Yep.
How about when the movie opened and he did a fucking split? He did a split in the middle of the screen.
He did the Jean-Claude Van Damme commercial.
He at some point he should have been like, wait, why is Thor doing a split? Like, what kind of dumb shit is to be right there? Bubble Noble stand up for what?
DZ, we losing you, bro. We losing you, bro. It's all over but the crying.
Freeze!
Oh, listen, at the end of the day, there's only one way to end this conversation.
So no, Wait a minute. No. We got comments. We got comments to go.
We sure do.
Let's see here. I'm glad Chris spoke out publicly about this and admitted his part in this travesty. He took accountability. Absolutely facts. And he didn't have to. I mean, he really didn't have to. He didn't have to, though, but he did. The Oscar should have gone to Christian Bale for Best Actor because he was the only actor that took it seriously. He actually brings people into the movie, and I wasn't going to watch it. But he was terrible in the movie. I don't know if it's the way they wrote him, but he was terrible.
Wait, hold.
I don't know.
Hold on, Kelly. Hold on. You telling me fucking Christian Bale was good in Love and Thunder?
I can't
I
can't fly.
swear to God,
Kelly, I can't.
Yeah, this will be your first one if you fucking agree with this shit.
Yeah, I can't roll with that at all. I don't. Listen, I'm not trying to hate on Christian Bale, but at the end of the day, Christian Bale wasn't even his own best fucking actor in his Batman movies. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
He was never the best person in his own fucking Batman films. So don't fucking get me started on Christian Bale, okay? I've had enough.
Do you want to talk about the fact that Christian Bale completely ripped off the movie Powder for this character?
Yo, really
talk about that shit, bro? Like, just
really
saying.
Did. He really did.
Ripped that shit off.
Wait, what the fuck? What?
Can you imagine if Christopher Nolan directed Thor: Love and Thunder?
It would have ended on a cliffhanger.
Probably.
Facts.
Back for a second. I just wanted to say y'all made a shit day great with the stream. Love everybody joking. We appreciate you. Nico.
We appreciate you, Nico.
We here
Thank
for
you so
you.
much.
Yeah.
That's what we here for.
Absolute
Studios.
Studios. What's
How
going
we
on?
doing?
Najee Roos.
Anaji, what's going on,
Anaji,
man?
what's
Speaking
going
of
on,
checking
bro?
in. Anaji said he always pops in and starts laughing at us all the time. So Gore looked like a dried up, used, wet cigarette in that movie. God damn it.
It's actually really good.
God damn it. It's mostly Taika Waititi's fault.
The white titties. Taika white titties.
White titties.
It's actually really good.
That's a bum. He should have pulled the Harrison Ford and said, hell no. I remember hearing stories. They told George Lucas what he did. He didn't want to. I'm still scarred over Star Wars Christmas special. Oh, Nolan.
The Christmas special.
He was blinded by the almighty green. Yeah, that's facts. That's facts.
Shit happens, bro.
Decent enough. Christian Bale did decent enough in Thor: Love and Thunder. There's no fucking shot, Kelly. There's no way.
Kelly, that's fucking one.
Just back away from the keyboard, Kelly.
There's no way.
Back away.
Kelly, I'm gonna tell you one thing. Read that Gore the God Butcher run. Read the comics.
Hold on one second.
And if you still feel that same way, read it again.
Hold on.
You're off, brother.
In what way does Christian Bale look like that man in the left corner?
Thank you.
Just show me one way.
Wait.
So
Leo,
now I'm sorry.
Abel.
Go ahead.
Abel, hang on. I'm gonna take yours.
Oh
down.
yeah, go ahead.
Take yours down real quick. Please hang on. Hang on just a quick second. Blah blah blah. Where the fuck is it? Where is it? Please hold. Give me 2 seconds. I apologize.
1,000, 2,000. You're done.
Look at this fucking side by side.
Look at that fucking.
Look at this side by side. He looks nothing like Gore the God Butcher. Look at him. He looks nothing like him. He looks like a fucking priest.
Google Powder the movie. Let's go at
Look like Powder.
Pull up Powder the movie.
He looks like Powder 100%.
Oh yeah. There you go.
Oh my God, he does.
Powder with Ebola virus.
Oh my God, are we kidding?
Yo, honestly, I was more scared of Powder than I was.
Nah, this is crazy.
For the God Butcher.
This is crazy. And keep in mind, the reason why I make fun of him for it is because he's the one who said he didn't want to wear the prosthetics to fucking look like Gore. Christian Bale refused to do it because he wanted his fucking face to be more on screen. It's not the director's fault that he didn't look like Gore. It's Christian Bale's fault that he didn't look like Gore. Yeah. That's why I have a fucking problem with the whole thing. Thor beating Gore in the first fight was such bad writing. Dog shit. It was absolutely dog shit writing. It was the worst. Should have put the prosthetics on. Exactly. My point exactly. Anyway, I need to get off this thing before I fucking freak out.